Well, we're at Red Hill training, their last training session before Saturday's grand final at Frankston Park as they try and do what they were unable to do last year, and that is win the second division premiership and move up to first division. They went down narrowly to Dramana. They've had the week off again this year. In fact, they've had 2 weeks off. They finished the home and away season on top, had a good win in the second semi against Langwarrin and had another week off as Coringal beat Langwarrin. And of course, the only team Red Hill unable to beat this season has been Coringal. Coringal beat them at the start of the year and then beat them in the wet here at Red Hill when it was a bad day for the Mountain Men that day. They did not kick a goal, and no doubt they'd be hoping they can improve on that. If conditions are okay on Saturday, they were hearing it might be a bit wet. Not sure whether that'll suit Red Hill or whether it will suit the bigger bodies of Coringal. But we look forward to seeing what happens, and Red Hill hope to be at full strength, as will Coringal for the big game on Saturday. We'll be going to speak to some of the locals, and nothing beats not only finals fever, but grand final fever. You can feel it in the air here at Red Hill. G'day, we're just having a little bit of a chat, and great to see you here watching training. Do you come to training most weeks, or is this a special occasion?
Well, it's a special occasion for most of the boys, but no, I'm here most Thursday nights because I play a small role to help the ship float.
What's your small role? Wouldn't be a small role, it'd be a big role, wouldn't it?
With a gut like this. We've got a small coterie group here that I muck around with, so we have a bit of fun.
Excellent. And you're confident about the weekend?
Oh, I think I've got to say yes on camera, haven't I?
You do.
We've had a good year, and fingers crossed.
Does it feel a bit different to last year? Do you feel that maybe you needed to lose one to win one, which is a terrible thing to say or think in footy, but often it can be the way to go?
Look, I think it's an adage that I'm happy to go with. When the boys are pretty good, and best luck to them.
Good on you. Thanks very much. Enjoy. Are you a regular watcher of training? Are you a parent? You're on the committee?
Part of the 2 squad that got knocked out last week, so yeah, a bit disappointing, but good that the boys made it and get right behind them.
You didn't think about training tonight with them? You just thought you've had enough now?
Yeah, a bit old to keep going, so yeah, legs couldn't go anymore.
Do you think you can win the 2 grand finals?
Why not?
Where can you win them?
I think our midfield, through our 19s and seniors are both pretty strong, so if we can restrict the ball getting down to Holt, then that'll go a long way to winning it.
Do you feel like it's a bit different this year compared to last year? I mean, of course, things didn't work out on Saturday. You've learned a lot from last year.
Yeah, well, we've got the finals experience now, so hopefully that'll hold them in good stead and go a long way to getting us the win.
Good luck. Enjoy it.
Cheers.
G'day, Roger. How are you? Nice to see you.
How you been, mate?
Good, very well. Of course, Jonas Siverson's father. How nervous are you, Roger?
I suppose you could say I'm a tad nervous, Dan, yeah.
More nervous than last year?
Probably, yeah. I think last year it was all a bit new. We hadn't been there for a long, long time, so we know what we probably learned from experience from last year, and we know how hard it is to win one. So yeah, I'm probably a bit more nervous this year. Yeah, and playing a good side too.
The fact you haven't beaten them, is that also a slight concern?
Oh no, I don't think that's a concern. I think it's more just a way about how we go about it, really, and. But I think, I'm quietly confident, let me say that, Dan.
And the fact that you are a father of one of the key players, does that make you more nervous?
No, I don't think that enters into it too much. I guess you're a bit nervous for your son and how he goes about the game, but I think he's professional enough to know how to go, what he's got to do and what his responsibilities are, and I'm sure he'll do well on Saturday.
Footscray have been interested in having him maybe be available. A couple of their key defenders been called up by the Bulldogs for the AFL finals. Has he made the right decision to line up for Red Hill? Obviously it would have been a tough one for him.
Oh, well, you know where my heart is. I'm a Melbourne supporter, Dan, so Footscray's... no, look, I'm not aware of that. I've been away. I've just flew back in on Tuesday night, so I've only just seen him tonight, so I haven't spoken to him about any of that. I can't answer the question. Sorry, mate.
Good on you, Roger. Good luck on the weekend, though.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, Graham, you'll be there absolutely 100% on the weekend, won't you?
You bet I'll be there with bells on.
How confident are you?
We're very confident. We've done everything right throughout the whole year. The boys are up and about. They're not overconfident. They know what needs to be done. And they're not sort of overawed by the occasion. I think we'll get the bickies. I think we're okay.
You're a very experienced, as I said to you a few times, football administrator at a number of levels, VFL, down, of course, to the MP NFL. Have you had to change the way you've been president this year compared to last year to ensure that everyone learns a bit about what happened last year to get a different result?
We said at the outset of this year that it wasn't business as usual. It could not be business as usual because that wasn't good enough to get us over the line last year. And the coach has done the same thing, and everybody's treated it the same. So things have been different, and there's been a really strong focus on getting that team plan right and doing the stuff that the coach wants done. And even around the club, the committee have been, really hard at it, trying to do things differently to last year, just to make that little bit of extra difference. So, which has worked out. We've had a pretty good year off the field. So we're very happy with the way things have gone.
Do you feel nervous? To me, I don't get the impression Graham Sherry is a nervous man. I think he's a very relaxed man. You've been around footy a long time, of course.
I think we all get nervous at it, Dan. No matter how many times you've been there or what level it is, there's always a bit of nerves, of course. But it's nervous anticipation, I think, is probably,
and it could be a good double-header, Graham, if the Bulldogs get up against GWS. I know that'll be minor compared to Red Hill if you win the premiership.
It will be, but the doggies are looking good. So, we're looking for 3 wins on Saturday, the under-19s, the seniors and the doggies. So, could be a big night Saturday night, Dan.
I think it will be, and good luck, Graham. It should be an absolutely outstanding day on Saturday, and we can't wait for it.
Yeah,
good on you,
great.
Graham.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Get your game face on.